Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Taylor again. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Chiefs pick it up. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and give it away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there, other than a critical giveaway.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lions! Ready, ready?
We'll go with a design keeper. We'll have the first down and even more. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's Taylor working the sideline. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. Gets it to the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 14. Colts 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
48-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on 1st. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Red. Lightning 18.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the gun, Taylor. This didn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. From the gun on 3rd down. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled it knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction of how well the defense had that one covered.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. In motion the slot man right. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Hey, Rip, high down these two. Easy. Heroes. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Yellow. High down these two. Right.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. I'll go on. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Back to the air. Mahomes. That's Metcalf running the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Butker knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow.
Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow. Yellow. On the line, right? Attack! Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Yellow.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 3-possession game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 39, Colts 18.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. That's good for a gain of 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Half ball leading.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. He connects downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Got the Chiefs 39 yards line.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hey, 57, 57.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Wait. I go yellow. Yellow.
From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
The score, Chiefs 39, Colts 31.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Yellow. Hey, 50 seconds. Hey, 40, 15.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 8. Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there.
Yellow. Go up, 15.
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Heroes, I'll go blue. Yellow.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
I'll go blue, 15. Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's a design run. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 18, Panther 11, Panther 60, Maverick, Warriors 17. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. That It's Worthy running the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hey, Ripley, Hero 15.
They look to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense,
I'm in a tunnel, foot on